Thank you. So I was geeking out over Ms. Killinger's portable solar panel that you could carry around and charge your devices. More importantly, I'm here to tell you that we all know, actually tell you something you already know, which is Houston's hot. And it's, you may use a different word, I'll just say it's hot as hell in the summertime. And it always has been. I grew up in Houston, I know Representative Turner did, and I grew up in an era when we didn't commonly have air conditioners. And I went to schools that were un-air conditioned, and I went to, our house wasn't air conditioned. We had an attic fan, and we dealt with it. We kept the windows open, we had the screen door open, and the attic fan moved the air, and we just dealt with the heat. But there are people who can't deal with the heat. People who are elderly, people who are disabled, people with certain medical conditions for whom that kind of heat is literally deadly. And we also, in these modern times, react differently to our environment. Many of us close our windows, we close our doors, we want to keep people out because of safety, but we lock ourselves in our houses, and we can put ourselves into dangerous situations. People die in Houston every year from the heat because either their bodies can't respond appropriately to the temperature, or they put themselves in circumstances that are dangerous. Many times it's senior citizens who may be afraid or just not thinking about the dangers of the heat, who lock themselves in their houses. They may turn a fan on, blowing that warm air around the house, and it doesn't help. We also have people every year who die from the heat who work outdoors, who don't adequately hydrate, who don't take simple precautions. We can do all of these things safely in Houston, as we have for a very long time, but we have to be sensible about it, and we have to recognize what our own personal circumstances are. So for 10 years now, we've been coming together and providing tips, insight, a place to go, and in the case of Reliant, some opportunities to cool off individual homes through their support of portable air conditioners and other cooling devices for our residents. Reliant's a company in business to make money, but Reliant is also a good corporate citizen, and they understand that the service they provide is not just essential for everyday life, but is important to life. And they have been a great partner over the years in making, again, the cooling devices available, making the cooling centers available, and stocking them so that they're a fun place to be that everybody can enjoy. But I want to point out that while we have the Beat the Heat locations, and we're really excited to partner with Reliant to have fun activities in those Beat the Heat locations, you can also go to city libraries. You can go to other community centers, go to the local mall, and I don't know, hang out in the food court or on the bench. Anywhere you need to go to make sure that during the hottest part of the day, your body temperature stays at a safe level. Glad that you're here today, and I know that you're going to enjoy the snow cones, and I know that you're going to enjoy the items that Reliant has brought. But the message that we're sending out through the media is that we know Houston's hot. We know as good neighbors and friends, we can help each other get through it. So I'm going to ask, each one of us has a responsibility to make sure that we make the right decisions to keep ourselves healthy, but we also have a responsibility as Houstonians to look out for our neighbors. If there is an elderly neighbor that you know that may not be dealing with the heat well, may not be keeping appropriately cool in their home, may be dealing with some sort of an illness, make sure you check on your neighbors. Make sure that you assist them if they need to go someplace to beat the heat. We have those places available. They are free, they are fun, and they're open and welcoming. So thanks for helping us get the message out today. And thank you to Reliant.